Shanti. Visible and I'm audible to everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Om Shanti.
Let's start the session. Keep your back neck straight, align, relax. Gently close your eyes. Go into your asana. Observe the alignment. How's your back, your neck, your shoulder, your spine, your palm, your legs. Now, very slowly move your attention towards the natural pure breath, the breath which is going in and coming out. Observe. Now, take a deep, prolonged, slow inhalation, deep, prolonged, slow exhalation. Inhale and exhale from the belly. Now prepare yourself for the 3-time chanting along with Shanti. Inhale for the Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Feel the vibration and sensation. Join your both palms. Rub your palm. Place on your eyes. Very slowly while blinking, looking at your palm, gently open up your eyes with a great smile and say Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Welcome to the ayurvedaclass. So in previous session, we discussed about the Prakriti, Sapta Prakriti, 7 types of the personality, right? 7 types of the personalities, like in this whole world, there's 7 categories of the people. So because of the way they look like and the way they have certain kind of characteristic attributes. So we divided, not Swami Vagbarji divided into the 7 types of category of the people. It means personality, their persona. So we discussed about already the Mula Prakriti and the Asthai Prakriti, and then Sapta Prakriti, 7 types of personality, and then one type of personality we discussed in detail, that is the Vat. So what kind of personality, what are their physical body, their mental body, what kind of hair, skin, eyebrows, color, and even their mentality, their reaction towards the situation, their occupation, and their disease we discuss in detail, right? And their sleep pattern also. Now today we're gonna talk about the second one, that is with the personality, and I'm gonna share you the today topic. Okay. So it's visible to everyone. With the personality.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So with the personality, it's bring the 40 types of problems to the human body. It means if there is 100 types of the problem, there would be the 40 types of the problem they will catch. Okay, out of 100, 40. In Vat, there is 80. Out of 100, they will catch the 80 types of the problem. So Pith is the medium personality. It means everything would be medium and the moderate. So 40 types of the problem they will get. Imbalance of the pith. When imbalance of the pith gonna happen, then they will get 40 types of the problem. Okay. Now, what kind of personality they possess? So there we start with the physical structure, the physical characteristic of the pitta personality. Okay, write it down. Physical characteristic of the pitta personality. So their physical body is medium, not broad, not small. Okay, it's like ideal one, and height would be medium also. Not they easily gain the weight and they easily lose the weight. Not have they don't have much difficulty to losing and gaining the weight. Okay, and also uh, they consider to be an ideal one, like it's ideal one, like physically they are very attractive. If pit is somewhere, pitta kind of people, those who are having the pitta body, you cannot ignore their personality. Not too much tall, not short heighted, medium height, perfect body structure, the perfect curve they are having, ideal personality. So ideal personality in the physical level, very attractive, handsome physical body they are possessing it, and you cannot ignore them. You would be attracted towards physically, right? I'm talking about the physical, and this is their physical body. Now their eyes would be light or light color, all kind of light color. mm, Eyes would be considered to be a pit. And then eyelashes would be the medium, eyebrows, hair would be medium, not less, not much, medium. Okay. Then the white part of the eye, this one, the cornea one, this having the redness. If you figure out, if you see somebody's eyes, they are mostly they have uh, redness in the eye and visible veins. You can see the veins, red veins in their eye, in the white part of area of the eye, right? So eyes would be light, Sometimes if Pitta go completely imbalanced, their eyes become yellow also. Okay, yellow also. So yellowish color come to their eyes. It's like little bit yellowish. Everything's become yellow. And you can see the white part converted into the yellow. Not proper yellow, but you can see it's not white. It's a little bit yellowish. So this is the eyes one. Then their hair structure. Their hair structure would be straight, slightly oily scalp, the scalp of the hair, and the growth of the hair is medium. It's not like too long hair growth. They do have the hair fall issue also. The quality of the hair is thin to the medium or the thin hair structure they would be having. Okay. Then come to the skin. The skin mostly have pinkish color, a very shining color of the skin, shine and pinkish. So the glowing, shiny color. Okay. But if and the thickness of the skin is medium, not thin, not thick, medium. Okay. And their hands and the palm and the feet would be mostly having the warmness, little bit warm temperature. It's their palm and feet or sole. It's little warm comparative to the rest of the body, right? Most of the time you feel whenever you touch, you feel the warm hands, and they have warm skin also. Comparative to the Vat and the Kapha, they have warm skin if they are having the Pitta body. Skin is sensitive. Their skin is oversensitive to the sun exposure. They get the rashes easily, skin related problems, and pimples, acne issue they usually get if pit in their body is imbalanced. Their skin required protection from the sun because heat is basically to bear the heat is very difficult for them. So this is the all about the skin. Now come to the gait and the action. What kind of uh, activity they are involved? So they are moderate talker. They talk moderately. They walk moderately, like not too much, not less. So walk and talk medium, like not too much, not less. Okay. Then weather reaction. They do, they love about the winters. They enjoy the cool weather. Okay. But warm weather and where these are scorching sun outside, summer, very difficult for them. They cannot bear the heat at all. Sun, where the sun is very much visible, is very difficult for them. Yes, they do enjoy the pleasant weather and cool weather, but summer, but yes, you have to understand European countries have the different summer. It's not like India, right? I remember first time when I was reading the English poetry, they basically glorifying the poetry. In the poetry, they glorifying the summer. And I was imagining how can summer is so beautiful, because I'm imagining my Indian summer that it's so scorching, so you feel so hot in the summer when you are in this India, any part of the India, especially the North India side or South India side. So heat, so much heat outside, and your skin literally burn, and they are taking the sun bath and everything. And I was surprised how can they tolerate that much heat. That time I didn't aware of that. I was quite naive. So weather reaction, you have to understand. Summer, it means not European summer I'm talking about it. That considered to be the pleasant. Okay. That is the pleasant weather for us. So that weather they can gonna enjoy, but too much heat they cannot bear. Like 40, 35 to 40 temperature they cannot. bear it, right? So it's very difficult for them. And pitta gonna increase in their body, and they get the many problems, skin related problems or other problems. I'll talk about it. So this is all about the weather reaction. Now come to the psychological characteristic of the pitta body. Psychological characteristic considering the mind, their sleep, emotions, stress, and how they react towards the situation and how they are in the relationship. So their mental activity basically they are not quick learner. They have the moderate learning, like not quickly they're gonna learn it. Everything is actually the moderate, it is medium. It's like in between somewhere, not less, not too much. So they are in falling into the between category. So they do have like learning power is good, but not like quickly they're gonna learn like the Vata people. So uh, moderately they learn it, but if they learn it, if even they can remember it, it's good. They have the good memory. Okay, they do the planning before executing anything. They love planning the things. So it's, and they love doing the paperwork, like anything they always carry. Have you seen the people who are carrying the notebook and the pen always? So, and every time they make the list and everything, jotting down each and every point. This is basically like even house chores, things, day-to-day activity, they note it down that this task is done and this one is done, and maintain the checklist. It means they are very organized. So it is a more pitta kind of personality. So it is a more pitta attributes. What people cannot do this thing. They are most of the time confused. So managing the things is very good for them, like planning, paperwork, reading, everything where they required something, they can put their thoughts into it, organized on managing the things, they do very well. So the mind activity basically making the plans, organizing everything. But yes, they don't listen the things. They don't like listening at all. They love speaking. Basically, this is the ambivert personality. Ambivert personality where, but they are stubborn, egoist. They also having the, you know, issue of temper, losing the temper. They quickly lose the temper with irritation. Once they get irritated, they lose the temper. Very agitated personality and very stubborn. They're never gonna listen whatever you are saying, and they are basically the ruler. They want to rule on everybody because of they do the planning. So they consider that they are doing the most of the work, so they don't pay attention towards what other people giving the suggestion and other things. They just completely ignore it. Okay, leave it. And the major drawback of the pitta personality is they're losing the temper. That's okay. Such stubborn egoist, that's okay. But they do with the losing the anger. They lose their temperament with their work. If somebody is not doing the work, they get irritated, they get frustrated, and maybe they're gonna react differently. They react very in the absurd way. So overreact basically. They do overreaction. And but execution wise, planning the things and executing very quick. They are do very quick. You know, quickly they want to implement everything. Like today, they if they want to finish the work, they gonna quickly finish all the work. So they have the strong determination, strong willpower, capability of becoming the leader, and good, especially the work. If I talked about it, they are very good businessmen, entrepreneur, And especially single-handed works, they do very well. But yes, once it can come into the team or leadership, if they control their temperament, they become great leader. If they start listening the people around them, it means the good suggestion and make them work together. So they do very well. They become very successful. So this drawback they have to work on. Also, they are very good in the things which require a little bit calculation, organizing, managing the things, like becoming the manager of the one organization, good CEO, where many people are working under them. So managing everything where they required calculation, regulation, they do very well in this. Implementation of the and uh, law and rules and regulation, they do it. So these kind of work they are good in. But in relationship, one thing is again, keeping them back is losing the temperament because they are stubborn. And in relationship, you require the stability and also you require the listening, isn't it? When you listen each other, you develop the healthy and successful relationship. But if you don't listen each other, then this is that is the time when you have to apart. Otherwise, the things become rotten between the partner. So emotional wise, they lack these things because they don't understand the other people emotions. One, second, they lose the temperament, and third, they're not giving much time to other people because they're overwork alcoholic. They love doing the work whatever they're having it, and very active physically. If you see some people, they are just doing the work whole day. Doesn't matter what is going on outside, they're just busy in their work, day-to-day activity. They just, okay, blah, I have to finish this. So they don't even bother about to change their routine. They are very disciplined, organized. Okay. Now come to the problems. Most of the problems related to the with is come to the kidney and the bladder and the liver also. So all kind of problem which is related to the liver, like liver psoriasis or liver inflammation and kidney stone, bladder stone, and kidney dysfunctional or bladder infection. These problems happen because of the pitta, when pitta go imbalance in the body. So these are the common problems pitta people generally face. Then jaundice, all kind of fever. I've just write it down the two, three problems, but these other problems also. Jaundice and the fever and other kind of heat related issues in the body is also happen because of the pitta go imbalance. So these are the major problems area of the pitta. So pitta is the medium personality, but not the ideal one. You understand? You do get the problems related to pitta in order to maintaining your day-to-day activity. And also they are very much hungry. I talked about the Agni. Vata people have which Agni? Vishama. Pitta people have Tishna. And because of the Tishna Agni, they have the high appetite. And if they cannot pacify their appetite, they get angry. Even if they don't get food, they get angry. And if food is not delicious, they get angry. So they're losing the temperament for small things even. And food is most of the biggest problem of the Pitta personality because they are very much attached with the food and they're quite attached with the things. My car, my house, my watch, my scooty, my bicycle, or my cup, my mat. They attach with the things very quickly. So even somebody is, breaking their things, they lose their temperament. So in Vata condition, Vata people also impatient, right? And Pitta people also impatient. But Vata people doesn't lose the anger. Okay, they doesn't lose the temperament easily. But Pitta people, they are impatient, but they lose the temperament with the impatience. So this is the major difference between the Vata and the Pitta personality. So any doubt here related to the Pitta kind of personality?
No, no doubts.
Lovely. Now move to the other kind, the third one. Write it down, the Kapha. Kapha. Kapha personality. Kapha. Kapha personality. So Kapha personality is basically 20 types of problems you will face, or 20% of the problems you will face if you have, like out of 100, 20%. That's why in Ayurveda, it's considered to be the Uttam personality. Uttam means like good one, is a good one, because you only get the 20 types of the problems out of 100. Vat 80, Pitta 40, now Kapha only 20. Now, their physiological characteristic of the Kapha personality, write it down. Physiological characteristic of the Kapha personality. So Kapha personality, their physics, their physic, their physical body, their body type is tall and broad. Tall and the broad people who are very tall and heavy. They they gain weight very easily, but oh my god, losing the weight is very difficult for them. They cannot quickly lose the weight. Now, what? Have you met with those people that they're not taking anything but just drinking the water? They get the weight just by drinking the water. So even they are not having much things, they are just drinking the water and they're gonna gain the weight. So for kapha, losing the weight is like so much difficult for them. It's not easily, they're gonna, okay, I'm gonna eat everything, and they gain the weight very quick. So they have to maintain their diet comparative to the pith and the vata. Um, they have to use more strong determination. But there's a problem. I'll talk about it. So the physical body tall and broad, heavy. Their eyes is big, very beautiful, attractive eyes they are possessing it. Very beautiful. Best eyes. In Pitta, they have the medium eyes, Vat small, tiny eyes. But in Kapha, they have the broad eyes, big eyes. And then eyelashes would be thick, eyebrows would be thick. Okay. Eyelashes thick and eyebrows thick. And basically, the color is black. Black is the eye color, and eyebrows would be also the black. Okay. White part of the eye is crystal clear, perfect crystal clear, that white part of the eye. Now their hair is curly, mostly thick and heavy. The volume of the hair is thick and heavy and oily. Pitta people, they have slightly oily scalp, but here they have oily scalp. So it's like if they're gonna wash the hair, oil is not easily come out by washing it. They require 2 times or 3 times wash. Then come to their skin. Skin basically very soft and supple. Have you seen that ad Pond's boogie boogie wish? Like those people who just use and the skin of like a baby, very soft, fluffy skin. So that kind of skin they are having it, right? In males, don't compare the male skin with the female skin. In compare the male skin in the male. So if you compare their skin, so most soft and supple skin those males are having, and in female, most supple and soft skin among the female are having. Okay, so skin which is soft, supple, and the color of the skin whitish. Okay, color of the skin is whitish. So these are the skin quality and the thickness. They have the thick skin. Veins are not visible. So thick skin, they are having it. So very best skin structure, they possess it. But they are not very attractive because they have obesity, overweight. Always they have overweight issues. So not considered to be attractive, but if you see the hair structure and the skin structure and eyes also very attractive and very soft and supple skin. Gait and action, they walk slowly and they is like slow walk, okay? And they talk slowly. They talk like, how are you, what you are doing, with lots of like taking lots of pause. You met many people like these, right? They keep smiling and saying, what you're doing today, how's the day, like this. And with the people moderately, how are you, what you're doing, like this. And what, like, how are you, what you're doing, even half of the thing doesn't understand at all. So they are so fast. But Kapha taking the long pause. It's showing that how much chill they are, no? They just even don't bother about to talking. Okay, what we're gonna do? We just here for chill, no? So talk slowly, and they walk also slowly, very slowly. They enjoy, like they are just within themselves. They're just enjoying. Weather reaction, they cannot bear the extreme cold and extreme heat. Moderate and ideal weather, they are very comfortable with it. But if too much cold, they're gonna feel more cold. If too much heat, more heat they're gonna feel it, right? So for them, pleasant environment. Environment is very ideal for them. Then come to their psychological characteristic. Psychological characteristic basically their activity. They are not quick learner. It's very difficult to make them understand one thing. They are very slow learner also. But if they do understand one thing, it's very easy for them to remember those things. If they understand, they're never gonna forget. Never ever. Short memory is very weak, but long-term memory is very, very good. So sleep, they sleep a lot. Pitta people, I forget about the sleep of the Pitta. So Pitta, in the Pitta, they easily go for the sleep, but once they wake up during the night, very difficult for sleep back. You know, they like one time they gonna fall into the sleep easily. But again, if you wake up them, again falling into the sleep is very difficult for them. So Pitta one. But Kapha one, they are love sleeping. They love sleeping. Like no matter how many times they wake up during the first, they're not gonna wake up. Okay, if you're trying to make them awake, you are it's the biggest task. Have you seen those people who are just falling into the sleep and they are not? You just do lots of things to wake them up. So these are the kapha people. They cannot wake up early in the morning. It's the Herculean task for them. It's like biggest task for them to waking up in the morning. So they sleep 10 hours, 12 hours, and they even the whole day, whole night they love about the sleep. Emotion wise, they are very loyal, take caring personality. Like they care a lot about their relationship. Very chill people, relaxed, very chill pill personality they are having it. They don't bother about to disturb anybody and interfere in anybody's life. They give space to you, but yes, they always love you like God. If they fall in love with you, you become God for them because they are introvert personality. They don't socialize much. They don't have so many things to do. So you involve with them in relationship, it means you become the priority for them. So emotions wise, they are very good listener, not good talker, but good listener. If not, maybe, but they pretend very well that they are listening on what we want. Somebody just pretending, and that's okay for us. So this is the most surviving, people on the planet, and they do very well in the relationship. Stress, they don't take at all the stress. Where Pitta people, they do take lots of stress. What? Confused personality. Kapha, chill personality. They don't bother about anything. Whatever is going on, let them let them happening the way they are, doing it. They don't interfere. So they're chill pill personality. Don't take stress, don't give stress. Okay. So this is the way of live. This is the way they live their life. But yes, lazy, lethargic. They are very lazy and lethargic. Their works and problems we're gonna discuss in tomorrow class, and the other personality we're gonna discuss about it. I quickly finished the work. Work basically they can be a great scientist, great researcher, good philosopher, and a great spiritual being also, because whatever work they are doing, it's required the isolation and stillness, and they are born still. They are like, okay, what I have to sit? Yes, I love sitting. So they are just sitting. They are just lying on the one place. So they don't love the movement jobs where they require to move their body. If there's a desk job somewhere they have to sit, they're gonna love it. So they would be the great writer, poet, in the writings where creativity involved, thinking is involved. They can go scientist, spiritual believer. They can, or they do very well in the spirituality, because in spirituality you require first thing to chill, to keep your body still. So they do well. Mostly problems they face, the kapha people, fungal infection, problems from throat to the upper top of the head, these problems like cold, flu, then sinus, uh, laryngitis, bronchitis, asthma, and these are the major issues. Upper respiratory and lower respiratory problems they do get, okay, and all kind of fungal infection. And these problems are the general problems. When kapha go imbalance, they get these issues. Okay, so we did the three personality, Vat, Pit, and Kapha. So any doubt till here?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So let's end the session with the one time Om and Shanti Shanti. So keep your back, neck straight, align, and relax your body. Bring your awareness on your spine, your neck, your shoulder relax, palm resting on the knee. Gently close your eyes and take a deep, prolonged, slow inhalation, deep, prolonged, slow exhalation. Inhale and exhale. Now inhale for the one-time Om and Shanti. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Feel the vibration. Join your both palms. Rub your palm. Place on your eyes. Very slowly while blinking, looking at your palm. Gently open up your eyes with a great smile and say Om Shanti. So, bye guys. Keep practicing, keep motivating yourself. Practice more the yoga and the Ayurveda. The better you will become. Bye-bye. Take care. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you.
Om Shanti.